One word. In 2026, that is all it takes to turn a dream vacation into a high-stakes interrogation. You've just survived a 12-hour flight, your brain is foggy, and you're standing under those harsh airport lights. The officer looks up and asks a question that sounds like small talk, but if you answer it the way most people do, you're getting stepped to the side. Travel has fundamentally changed this year. With AI-driven biometric gates and new digital permits like ETIAS, the hidden logic behind immigration questioning is stricter than ever. Whether you're a digital nomad, a senior visiting grandkids, or a first-time solo flyer, there are 3 specific traps in the 2026 system that are designed to catch you off guard. Now, a quick request. If you love discovering those rare travel moments most people never experience, make sure you're plugged in. Subscribe, follow, and share this with someone who loves the journey as much as you do. This channel is dedicated to uncovering the hidden stories behind the world's most unforgettable destinations. But today, we're making sure you actually get through the gates to see them. In this comprehensive guide, we are breaking down the 15 most critical immigration and customs questions of 2026. I'm going to show you why saying the word help can be a legal disaster for seniors, how your medication can trigger a red flag, and the secret pro-traveler habit that clears you through the desk in under 60 seconds. Stick with me until the end, because the checklist we're building will be the most important thing you pack this year. Before you even speak, the interview has begun. In 2026, many airports use biometric smart gates, but if you're directed to a human officer, the first 10 seconds are everything. These officers are now trained to watch how you interact with technology. If the facial recognition camera doesn't match you immediately, don't panic. Take off your hat, push back your hair, and look directly into the lens. Your calm demeanor during a technical glitch is the first sign that you aren't hiding anything. About 10 minutes before you reach the front of the line, stop wrestling with your bags. Get your passport out. Open it to the photo page. In 2026, digital permits are the norm. Whether it's an ETIAS for Europe or an updated ESTA for the US, have that confirmation ready on your phone. But here is the pro tip. Airport Wi-Fi is notoriously flaky, and data signals often die in the concrete bunkers of immigration halls. Don't rely on the cloud. I recommend a trip sheet, one single page, digital or physical, with your flight numbers, hotel addresses, and insurance policy number in large print. Having this ready shows the officer you are organized and have a clear, documented plan. It removes the need for them to ask probing questions because the answers are already in your hand. When the officer finally asks, "Can I see your passport and documents?" remember they are watching your coordination. Are you fumbling? Are you nervous? Hand it over in one clean motion. A simple "good morning" or "good afternoon" is all you need. You aren't here to make a friend. You're here to show you are a prepared, low-risk traveler. Once they have your ID, they'll start with the consistency tests. Where are you flying in from? Sounds like small talk. It isn't. They are checking if your story matches the flight manifest on their screen. If you've been on a multi-city journey, the mistake is giving your whole life story or travel history. The 2026 fix is simple. I flew from New York, connecting through London. Start point plus connection. Clean and simple. What is the purpose of your visit? Is the most important question you will face. In 2026, with the rise of digital nomad visas and remote work permits, the lines have blurred. If you are on a standard tourist visa, but plan to check a few emails or do a little work from the Airbnb, be extremely careful. In many jurisdictions, saying you are there to work without a specific work visa is grounds for immediate deportation. If your primary purpose is vacation, say, "I'm here for a 10-day vacation." Family visits, the help trap is real. If you're a senior, avoid saying, "I'm here to help with the kids." In the eyes of an immigration officer, help can be interpreted as unpaid labor, childcare that should be done by a local. Stick to, "I am visiting my daughter and grandchildren for 2 weeks." If you are there for medical reasons, ensure you have the clinic's official invitation and proof of payment ready. They also need to know you aren't planning to stay forever. When asked, "How long do you intend to stay?" never say, "I'm not sure," or "a few weeks." Uncertainty is a major red flag in 2026. Give a definitive number. I am staying for 14 days, even if your plans are slightly flexible. Give the date of your return flight. In 2026, proof of onward travel is often checked by AI before you even board, but an officer may still ask to see your ticket. If you have an open-ended trip, make sure you have booked a refundable exit ticket. There are services now that allow you to rent a ticket for 24 hours for a small fee, which provides a legitimate PNR code that appears in the airline systems. However, a real, refundable ticket with a major airline remains your safest, most legal bet. When they ask where you will be staying, don't just say, "at a hotel," name the hotel. If staying with family, have their address and phone number on your trip sheet. In some countries, they may even ask for an invitation letter from your host. Say something like, "I'm staying at the Marriott in the city center for 3 nights, then traveling to Florence." This shows you have a day one plan, which is often enough to satisfy their requirements. Now they check your ties to home. They want to know you have a reason to leave. If you are asked what you do for work and you're employed, give your title and stop. "I'm a software engineer." Don't explain your projects or your company's latest merger. If you're retired, this is your secret weapon. Say, "I am retired." For immigration, a retiree is the gold standard of travelers. Low risk, usually self-funded, and there to support the local economy. If you are a freelancer or semi-retired, keep it simple. "I am a consultant." You don't usually need to show a bank statement, but if asked how you are funding the trip, have a credit card or a digital banking app ready to show. In 2026, some countries are stricter about proof of funds. Knowing the daily required amount, for example, 100 euros a day in some European zones, is a pro move. Having your banking app in a travel mode, where it shows your balance in the local currency, can also speed this up. If you have family in the country, be honest, but immediately follow it with your return plan. "Yes, my son lives in Sydney. I'm visiting him for 2 weeks before flying back to Vancouver." This reinforces that your visit is temporary. Now we move to customs. This is about things, not people. In 2026, biosecurity is the new frontier. Countries like Australia, New Zealand, and increasingly the US and EU are using high-tech sensors to detect organic matter. If you have an apple, a stray orange, or a sandwich from the plane, declare it or toss it before you reach the desk. A $50 fine for a piece of fruit is a terrible way to start a trip. Regarding money, the limit is usually $10,000 US. If you have more, declare it. It's not illegal to carry it, it's only illegal to hide it. Questions about medication are where many seniors get nervous. The 2026 protocol is simple. Keep meds in original pharmacy bottles. If you use a pill organizer, keep the empty prescription bottles in your bag as proof. If you have a CPAP machine, hearing aids, or insulin needles, simply say, "I have my personal medical supplies and prescriptions." Most officers will nod you through, but having a doctor's note for sharps or liquid medication over 100 milliliters is essential. In 2026, we also have digital customs. While rare, some officers may ask to see your laptop or phone to ensure you aren't carrying prohibited digital content or evidence of illegal work intentions. Keep your devices charged. A dead phone can't be checked, and that can lead to a longer delay. When they ask if you packed your own bags, a simple yes is best. If someone helped you, just say, "My spouse and I packed together. They are looking for mules who don't know what's in their luggage." We're almost to the baggage carousel. They might ask if you have visited before to test your memory. "Yes, I was here in 2022 for a wedding." Or, "Yes, a few years ago." If you've been hopping through multiple countries and they ask where you started, just name the country where you spent the last 24 hours. Finally, let's talk about travel insurance. In 2026, this is no longer just a good idea. It is becoming a mandatory entry requirement in more regions. The Schengen area in Europe often requires 30,000 euros in medical coverage, including repatriation. Even if it's not required by law, having a PDF of your insurance on your phone is a senior pro move. It proves you won't be a financial burden on the host country if you trip on a cobblestone street or need an emergency prescription. Immigration isn't a test of your character. It's a check of your paperwork. The officers are tired. You are tired. And the goal for everyone is a quick, painless transaction. If you stay calm, keep your answers under one sentence, and have your trip sheet ready, you will be through in minutes. Before we wrap up, remember your 2026 checklist. Passport out 10 minutes prior. Your trip sheet in large print, medications in original bottles, and your insurance proof saved offline. If this guide helped you feel more confident for your 2026 travels, hit that like button. It helps other travelers find this info. Subscribe for more senior-friendly and tech-savvy travel tips. Comment below and let me know, what is the strangest question you've ever been asked at a border? I'll be responding to the best stories. Safe travels, and I'll see you at the gate.